Okay, let's pick back up where we left off. When we were talking last, we had just put the wing onto the body of the airplane, and we're going to continue now and finish off the wing. Before we do that, we're going to have to add the one missing view that we haven't had up until now, and that view is the front view of the airplane. So I thought we would deal with that. We've got a couple topics to cover there. So let's go ahead. Let's bring the model back down to the base mesh. Alright, we can turn that off for right now. And let's talk a little bit about file organization. Let's start out, when we joined this with that curve that we used to make the wing, it renamed the object the name of the curve. Let's go ahead and fix that. I'm going to double click that, and I'm going to name it G_B_airplane. And I know sometimes it's a pain to keep track of naming all of the items in the list here, but trust me, in the end you'll be happy you did it. One of the things that I want to talk about is the layer menu. In Blender, it's actually not called the layer menu, it's called the collection editor. So collections are analogous to layers. You can create them and then you can put stuff inside of them. I will show you how we can create a new collection. You can do it from up here. You can click that create new collection icon, or you can right click and say new collection. Let's go ahead and we'll put the views, the orthographic views that we had into there. Let's double click that and call it orthographic views. And then this collection over here we'll call helper objects. Alright, in the helper objects we'll put the light and we'll put the camera. And I want to show you something. If you notice here on the orthographic views there's no expansion caret. That's because there's nothing in it. Once you put stuff in it, like I'll put the top view in here, you'll notice now we can expand it because now it has something actually in it. Alright, so we can close those down, and what's nice about this is now with that overarching, we can turn all of the orthographic views on and off at one time. So there you go. Alright, so that's a little bit about the scene collection editor. Like I said, we can treat it as though it's a layer menu. And now we are ready, we are sort of ready here to go ahead and bring in the other image plane. There are a couple of topics maybe to cover one last time too before we go that far. One of them is let's go into the material editor and talk about other things that we might change on these shaders. One of them is to turn specular all the way down. You'll see if specular's up, you'll see that it's casting reflections of a default environment that's in there. We don't want that. So we're going to turn specular all the way off. We're going to turn roughness all the way off. We're going to turn transmission all the way off like that. And we're going to turn index of refraction all the way down to 0. Okay, and then that way the thing won't have any reflectivity or anything distracting on it. And I've set the alphas to be 0.2 with the blend mode at alpha blend. And we'll check this one as well. It's got all of the same attributes here. Everything's looking good. And I'll even turn this down, no need for it. And we've got it on alpha blend, all's looking good. Alright, well, we've named the layers, we've organized this, we've turned off the geometry for right now, and I'm going to start creating the layer in the next video. That should do it for this one.